Well, hello, my Capricorn friends. I hope you're doing well. Today I have a very special love reading for you. What I'm going to ask you to do is look at your sun, moon, and rising. I want you to take one line of 3 from each reading, the one that your intuition tells you, and then I want you to combine all 3 of those to make a 9-card reading so that you'll have a much more pointed reading towards you and your situation. Because your intuition is doing that. Plus we're taking a blending of different ones. So because not all readings resonate with you all the time, but maybe pieces and portions of it do resonate with you. So if you took a piece from each one and put it together and had a nice, neat 9-card reading, I think you'll be much happier with what the cards are trying to tell you, especially with this being a general collective reading. So to help us with our reading, and because it's a love reading, of course, I'm going to be using the Victorian Romantic Tarot. And what's a love reading without asking the romance angels to chime in? And then we're going to finish it off with a Lenormand direction reading. So without further ado, let's get started. Cards are ready. Okay. The Lovers in reverse. We could be talking about a breakup here, Capricorn. The Chariot, yeah, Lovers on the move. I think Queen of Swords. I think you are choosing to end a relationship. I think you're moving on. You're moving on. You are, and you know what? You're moving on in such a definite way. You're done. I can just see the block right here. There's a wall right here. You're like, fuck 'em, I'm out of here. And very distinctly though, like there is no going back. Your thoughts and words are sharp and clear, and you're done. D-O-N-E, done, Capricorn. I can see that right now. You've decided enough is enough. I'm moving on, and I mean it this time. I mean it this time. There you are. If you are in a situation that you need a lawyer, you're off to get a lawyer. Like there's no going back. You're moving forward. Body, mind, and soul. You aren't leaving anything behind in this relationship whatsoever. And you're just very, like the knife is there. Chop. Done. Oh, death underlying. Yeah. You're completely moving on from this. You are not bringing any of this relationship into your future whatsoever. This relationship is dead. It is dead and done. And you know it. And I think I think you know yourself. You've had enough. Enough is enough is enough is enough. And you're mad as hell and you aren't going to take it anymore. You're off to see a lawyer, and so be it. So be it. If it's a situation you don't need a lawyer, that just means that's you acting lawyer-like, like very cut and dry. Done. Block. This is blocking on social media. This and without any regrets whatsoever. Without any regrets. I'm just like, there's nothing more to say here. You're just done, and you're done this time, and you're moving on. You are not bringing any of this relationship into your future whatsoever. I don't even think you've got any feelings left for this person, to tell you the truth. The feelings have died. I think the feelings have died. That love is, I know you can't destroy love, but you can certainly injure it. So let's see what the angels have to say about this situation. What do the romance angels have? What message do we have for our Capricorn? I mean, that's so cut and dry. I don't even know what else to read into that. You're being just very strong about it. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So right there under the Lovers. So one of you were more into this than the other person, but it just wasn't enough. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Now, you probably thought that at the time, especially on top of the Chariot here. I bet it was a very passionate, a lot of action. This was your knight in shining armor, right? Interesting. We have a military man here and a military man here. So it might have even been somebody in a uniform. But you know, if you look closely, that little angel there isn't too excited about this true love. You might have thought this was true love. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Isn't that interesting? Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. What did I tell you? Divorce. The end. Okay, you know what? With you being a strong woman or female energy, we're all adults here, we can figure out strong female energy here. It actually makes you more attractive to other men. And remember, I said you aren't bringing any of this relationship into your present or into your future, and you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So by being strong in yourself and not crying over spilt milk and not and being so strong about it, that's actually very attractive to your next partner. You might find that you know, people are starting to buzz around you and you're like, what the hell? Just leave me alone. I just got out of this stupid relationship that I thought was true love, but one of us thought it was more love than the other. And because you're being so strong, you're giving off these vibes. Like, look at this. Look at, ta-da, boom. This isn't somebody who's crying over some guy or some girl, or she's not crying over anything. She's got her sword. She just cut them out and next. And standing her own, and you know, you need me more than I need you type of energy vibe I'm getting from this. And by doing that, you attract romantic love, because that's very attractive to other people. Somebody who's strong, who isn't having any kind of emotional difficulties, and so sure of themselves. That's so attractive. I mean, that's hot. That's hot when you see somebody who has self-confidence and they're sure of themselves and they're just oozing that factor of it. People want to be around people like that. But you might have thought that this was the romance of a lifetime, and just because it's the romance of a lifetime doesn't mean it's who you are going to be with. This is the storybook romance. But it's definitely, it's dead. It's gone. It's gone. You thought it was, but one of you were more into it than the other person. I have a feeling that the other person was a type of a player and told you everything that you needed to hear. And you're done. Separation. You got the separation card. Time apart from your partners on the horizon, if it hasn't happened already. So let's see what kind of direction the Lenormand is going to give you. What direction do we have for our Capricorn friends? What direction do we have for our Capricorn friends? What direction do we have for our Capricorn friends? Cards are ready. From beautiful flower bouquets, happiness arises, not small joys, but luck in everything maximizes. Wow. The lilies overhead of purest virtue speak. Lilies underfoot will mean that penance one should seek. The mountain is a foe and a cause for you to grieve. If no true and smart friend, these problems will relieve. The letter certainly promises a generous stroke of luck, provided it is not destroyed when a cloud to it is closely struck. Well, you don't have any clouds, so you're going to hear some really good news. I think this separation is going to be really good. So let's see. This is kind of, look at, we got flowers and flowers. The mountain is a foe and a cause for you to grieve. If no true and smart friend, these problems will relieve. So I think it's telling you, look at, we have mountain here and mountain here. Yes, it's telling you to stand strong, to stand strong. To stand strong. Look at all three cards on here are like, this is one person. This isn't a couple at all, or a group of people. This is you being strong, being very self-confident. The mountain is, yeah, we got mountain here, strong and non-forgiving, right? The mountain doesn't move. You have to move around the mountain. So that's just telling you, that's also telling you, just be strong and steady. Yeah, I think, I think with the bouquet here, I think this person really romanced you a lot. And the lilies also, it can be male virility. So I think there might have been a lot of passion going on here. A lot of, like I said, movement. A lot of passion, movement, excitement in all of this. And again, I feel like he was somewhat of a player, they. And, but this is definitely over. This is definitely over. Remember I said this could be a lawyer. This could be a divorce papers, something you've been wanting. Maybe it's the end of a lease if you've moved out. I'm going to say it's something legal to do with the separation. That it's the final end of it. Some kind of paper, like I said, the end of a lease, something you were sharing. If you were married, maybe that's the divorce papers or the separation papers, but it's definitely something legal on top of the separation, something that ends something under this death card here. But yeah, I think this was a player, and I think you understood that, and so that's why it's so easy for you to just cut them out and be strong about it and have a lot of confidence. And yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is, Capricorn. All right. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Have a look around, see other messages I have for Capricorn. Thanks for watching, and take good care.